Grassy green fields and old family farms, light rain and sweet birdsong, is an illusion covering the plight of the Irish, with their disease-starving bodies and rotting produce, babies crying, sheep collapsing, mothers weeping. Hundreds of lost souls crowded on the creaky docks, waiting, watching, hoping for a chance. The ship arrives to whisk them away for a new life, a new beginning. Women and children first, final prayers chanted, last embraces as the family will never be the same again. The sun rises. The clouds part, revealing a booming city unknown to them. Monstrous ships bellow and litter the harbor. Smoke and steam cloud the view like a veil. Lady Liberty greets them, awaiting her newest members to come. This city is a daunting, bustling metropolis never before dreamed of. The pounding pistons, the rumbling gears, the pumping engine, the inferno with brimstone, choke the lungs and pound the flesh, watched by the ambivalent manager who don't give a shit. The ragged streets choked by sewage, rotting wood infested by fleas, house shells of people. Outside know-nothings wait to break their dwindling hope. O American dream, you temptress like a siren who beckons for the lost only to drown them at your feet. Dad says it's time to leave our old life. Poverty and pain will be now things of the past. It's time for you to grow up fast, become mature. Together we must now endure new challenges of a new life in an uncharted land. My first steps in the city of Angeles. I felt like as if I was walking on a completely different planet. This is nothing like the humble ranch of my youth. Paved streets outline the entire city, faces of all different colors densely scattered everywhere. This is nothing like my humble home I abandoned. A large cement building surrounded by prison-like metal bars. Father says this is where I'll spend 6 hours of my day. The sounds that come out of the teacher's mouth sound like gibberish. Trying to settle in, looking for my place in the crowded halls, I eat lunch alone. Play by myself at recess. I take a lonely path home. Here's where I don't belong. The moon makes his rises as father comes home, screaming and shouting, moaning and pouting. No life in his soul, hardly ever smiles anymore. Seems as if he has yet to settle into his new home. I thought we were supposed to prosper in this new land, but 3 sunsets have passed since my last bite. I don't know how much longer. It's been 3 weeks living here, and I've never felt more alone. Home is where all my cousins laugh and play. Here, I just sit in my room alone, in complete solitude, not a friend in the world, not a soul to share loneliness with. Trying to shut them down, they try to keep them out. In an attempt to cross, the border patrol scream and shout. They line the borders with chain link fences and barbed wire. Treated like wild beasts, just human beings trying to aspire. A family of 5 longing for better conditions. The treks to America considered near impossible missions. Gotta get a bite. Not enough to eat. A loaf of bread. Maybe some meat. My parents working non-stop. All we are asking for is a share of the crop. Going to bed hungry again. We didn't have much tonight. My family can't survive here. Will we again take flight? A fine red wine to go with your $50 steak. The grapes for your drink picked by he who was given no break. Bent over all day, backs aching and sore, trying to avoid being what Americans call poor. Overworked and underpaid, laboring fields sprayed with raid. The dreaded news, the ultimate fear. They'll ship you back without a tear. They'll take our welfare. They'll take our jobs. They take our health care. Ignorance runs wild. The rambling without facts as an immature child. You penetrated our system and showed you intelligence. But smart in this country is of no relevance. As the workers file into their workplace of a trash bin, they stumble from fatigue, hoping to be saved by some sort of justice league. They approach their slave owner as a band. Workers' rights is what they demand. Riots, picketing, and petitions is what they start, wanting to be treated justly from the bottom of their heart.